Oh, and by the way, as a Coldplay fan, as I said, this is clearly all S. They're all S. I love all of their albums. Everything is S. Just kidding. That is not true. What's up, everyone? How we doing today? My name is Chris, and this is one of my first YouTube videos. I'm gonna call this Tier List Tuesday. Whoa. I feel like that's kind of a cool concept. I just want to make a tier list. So today I'm going to be talking about Coldplay. So I just want to say I love Coldplay. I'm a really big fan. Unfortunately, I've never been to a concert. I hope to go someday. Love you, Coldplay. And also keep in mind, this is all subjective. I mean, I tried to be as objective as possible, but at the end of the day, music is music, and some people are going to like it, some people aren't. So I will give you guys my takes. Number one, we have Parachutes. Oh, and also I wish I could play the music for you guys, but unfortunately I can't. Otherwise I'll get copyrighted, and you guys know how bad YouTube is with copyright these days. So sorry, shit out of luck. Yeah, essentially Parachutes, Coldplay's first album. You can kind of tell it's their first album, but at the same time it's still like really well produced. One of my favorites, honestly. Because I'll go through all the songs here. Like Don't Panic is great. I mean, I have like pretty much all of them liked, Shiver, Spies. Like this is really generational right here. Like Spies, Sparks, they really just recently blew up on TikTok. Of course, you got Yellow, which is one of my favorites of Coldplay's, of course. Even more all the way down the list, but yeah. Really, I think I want to start off with, yes, Parachutes is S tier. Next up, we got Rush of Blood to the Head. Like, this is absolutely my favorite Coldplay album. I don't think anyone can argue with this. I'm going to put this S tier above Parachutes, because to me, Rush of the Blood to the Head is like even better, because you got Politic, like huge start, In My Place, God Put a Smile Upon Your Face, The Scientist Clocks. Like, dude, this A side is amazing, and also the B side is just as good. But yeah, personally, I just, this is like my favorite album. I actually own this album. I have this, so highly recommend. Yeah, that's S tier. Oh yeah, Warning Sign, I Miss You, amazing. Oh, I forgot to add my favorites. For Parachutes, I gotta say Don't Panic, Sparks, and Yellow. Those are my top three. Rush of Blood to the Head, it's hard to pick so many, but I gotta do Clocks, The Scientist, and probably Warning Sign, maybe even Politic. Like, just the fact that I can't choose one of all these is like what makes it really good. Yeah, let's move on. Next up, we got X and Y, and I'm just going to go based on what it is. X and Y, Square One, What If. Like, this is where it's starting to get, like, heavy-hitting choruses, just amazing. They're really evolving as a band, just getting better and better. I love every song on this one as well. I think X and Y is also S tier. Now, I really, really wanted to put it above A Rush of Blood to the Head. Like, it's right there. But at the same time, I just really love A Rush of Blood to the Head. So, X and Y for me is a little bit below that. Sorry, X and Y fans. But S tier is still really good. And it's above Parachutes, so all three, like, generational albums for me, like, really amazing. And also, I forgot to mention at the top of this, I personally am not judging based on lyrics. I'm doing it based on like overall instrumental, because I'm a drummer. I'm sure you guys are aware if you watch the rest of the stuff on my channel, but I really like to kind of listen to the instruments more than the vocals. And I mean, vocals are important and the melody is really important too, but lyrics to me, like, my favorite song is Viva La Vida, one of my favorite songs. And I can't tell you. I mean, I know most, if not some of the lyrics, but I literally, like, I've heard that song, hundreds of times, and yet I still can't memorize the lyrics on it. I'm just so bad at it. So I am kind of focusing on like the instrumentals and how like hard the choruses hit, like I was saying. So yeah, I really like X and Y. End of the day. Top 3 songs from it. It's got to be for me X and Y, Speed of Sound, and Low, with an honorable mention of Twisted Logic. This whole album is amazing. So yeah, that is S tier. Next up, we got Viva La Vida, or Death and All His Friends. Now, I do like this album, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Not as much as the rest of the album, especially the first 3. It's good, don't get me wrong. And again, they're starting to evolve and really become, Coldplay. But personally, I don't like this album as much as I did the last 3. Which is why I'm going to give it my score. You'll see what it is. But just in general about the album, really good instrumentals for sure. Like 42, yes. Of course, I love Viva La Vida. Like I said just a minute ago, that's like my favorite song of all time. But I don't know. Just in general, overall, I mean, it's becoming that Coldplay, that trademark Coldplay sound. The organ, kind of sadder, but yeah, at the end of the day, I think this one is, I'm going to go with A. It's like A plus tier, like A, really high A. Now we are halfway through with Milo Xyloto. I do really like this album. I'm kind of starting to notice here a trend where it gets more electronic, which isn't a bad thing. Like, I like that side of Coldplay, but it's also moving away from what got Coldplay started in the first place, and this is becoming, the more trademark, like I said, like Coldplay kind of sound. I'm kind of noticing it's more electronic, more upbeat, kind of more poppy already. And this isn't even like the extent of it. Like this was 2011. The next couple are even more. To me, with Milo, there's like some good ones, but none of them are like really stand out. Like, oh my God, I love this song. The album as a whole to me is not as good as the rest of them. Honestly, it's all right, but it's not like my favorite. I guess I'll go with my top 3. I really do like Hurts Like Heaven, Paradise, of course. Paradise. Every Teardrop is a Waterfall. So those are my top 3. But still, unfortunately for all you Milo Xyloto lovers out there, or Milo lovers, this is going in A tier. Not S, unfortunately. Maybe, like, I was thinking, like, B+, B+, A. I think A-. If there's nothing else in B or wherever, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I think this is like B+, A-. So I'll play with it. We'll see what my ranking is at the end of the day. Next up, we got Ghost Stories. Now, Ghost Stories, honestly, I personally didn't like it. There's a couple on here that are really good. Sky Full of Stars is the classic. You got O. I really like that one. Magic. But it just didn't stand out to me, honestly. I'm sure there's people that love Ghost Stories, but I don't know. There's nothing for me that I had to say that's like amazing about it, In that case, I'm giving it a B. And B, it's like B, mid-tier, right? Yeah, Milo Xyloto is above that. All right, next up, we have A Head Full of Dreams. Now, I'm going to be honest, I actually like A Head Full of Dreams more than Ghost Stories. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm sure some people may disagree, I don't know, but this has some more like fun kind of songs on here. So I'll just go with that. I liked it more as a whole. It's happier, it's more fun, catchy. There's a couple like, spoken interludes in here. So that's starting to happen. I know in like, Music of the Spheres, the later albums, that really does happen a lot. But with that, Head Full of Dreams is going to go A tier. Now, see, here's the thing. Yeah, I think it's above Milo. Like Milo's B plus, A minus, like right on the cusp. We'll see about the rest. Next up, we have Everyday Life. All right. Now, I'm going to be honest. There are some people who really love this album. I am not one of them. It's good. I love the orchestra. The instrumentals are great, but this didn't have those hard-hitting songs like the earlier Coldplay albums had. So, I'm going to just be honest. It's pretty quick here. Everyday Life, C. I really don't fuck with it. Like, it's good, maybe C+, but I just don't think it's my favorite. There's a couple good ones. My favorites are Orphans and Trouble in Town. Oh, and then also my favorites for the one above, I forgot to say Head Full of Dreams, were A Lot, Fun, Adventure of a Lifetime, and Him. I think there was more to that, but I forgot the name of it. All right. We're in the final stretch. Chat. Wait, chat? Everyone? I'm used to talking to a stream, but there's no chat. Next up, we have Music of the Spheres. So, Music of the Spheres, I actually do really like this one. It's pretty good. It has some classics on it. I really like Higher Power. People of Pride is pretty fun, kind of harder. My Universe, of course, that was huge. But overall, like comparing this to their early albums, like I don't know, I just don't think it's the same. C tier. It's a little below Everyday Life. Well, honestly, for me, I actually like Music of the Spheres more than Everyday Life. Don't ask me why. Well, actually, you can. Feel free to debate me in the comments about all of these. It has some good ones. And then Moon Music. I did not do Full Moon Edition. I just did the 10 songs, Moon Music. Yeah, this one, it's got a few. Feels Like I'm Falling in Love. Oh, and then by the way, my favorites from Music of the Spheres are Higher Power, Kind of the Heart, and People of the Pride. Those are my three. Moon Music, yeah, I don't think I need to really talk about this. I loved it when it came out, but, and I'm going to give Chris and Coldplay a pass because he was on tour when he recorded this, and they're good songs, don't get me wrong, but this is D tier. Sorry, but yeah, kind of, that's just what I feel. Yeah, none of them really stand out. Also, two things. Music of the Spheres came out when I was in college, and I can remember vividly when, or what I was doing, like when this came out. I listened to it like on the drive to Santa Cruz Mountains to go camping. It was really fun. So that was cool. And then Moon Music, it's crazy how I like kind of am growing up through Coldplay, Moon Music came out in college. In my it was my last year of college, late 2024. So yeah, and Moon Music was good. I got that album. I pre-ordered it from Spotify, like the little green thing. It's cool. But yeah, end of the day, Moon Music, I'm sorry, just not as good. But overall, this is my rank. Let me know if you guys agree with it in the comments, disagree. Feel free to let me know. I think this is a pretty accurate representation, though. Maybe Milo Zailoto can go a little higher, maybe lower. But I think this is pretty accurate. Let's do community rankings. Look at people's. Okay, so yeah, X and Y, yeah. Viva La Vida. No one has A tier, huh? I would say A is Viva La Vida. Really? Everyday Life is B? Wow, Milo's at low to lower D, those two. Dang. Wow, this guy, okay, so it's really different. This guy really hates Milo. Oh, he has parachutes above X and Y. This guy just has random ones. It seems like people don't like Milo Xyloto as much as I thought. This guy has them. Huh. So it varies, huh? Interesting. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to do that if this is your first time watching. Thank you for coming by. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed my tier list. Tier list Tuesdays. Hope to do more of these in the future. Peace out.